So now we see what is first normal form, and in first normal form you can describe the first normal form in a single word, that is atomicity. I mean, in each attribute should contain atomic value or indivisible values. So multiple values in columns are discouraged. So to further explain this concept, we can see this table. And here in this table you can see that the phone attribute, this attribute has this is a multi-valued attribute because it has multiple values. Here it has two phone numbers, and again here it has two phone numbers. So we have to achieve atomicity. We need to have atomic values in each attribute. So if each attribute will have atomic value, then this table will be in first normal form. So how can we achieve that? There are different approaches. One way of doing that is we put the phone number in separate line, like from here we may move it to the second line, and when you move it to the second line, we have to copy all these values to the second line as well. So ABC is copied here, X is copied here, and ID is copied here. So although here we obtained the atomicity, that every row has atomic values, every column has atomic values, but here the problem is that we have so much redundant data, and there is repetition of rows. So although it is in first normal form, but it's not a good design. A second approach may be that instead of adding new rows, you can add new columns. So instead of just one column of phone, we add another column, phone 2. So now we have two columns, phone 1 and phone 2. So we will write the so in this case the first phone number will be written in the first column and the second phone number will be written in the second column. But still here you have some problems, because for instance for the second record we have just one phone number, so there will be null in the second, this cell. And this problem will, this may create problems, like you will have so many nulls in your database. That's not a good thing. And next, what if someone has three phone numbers? So for that purpose you will have to add a third column, and that third column means there will be even more nulls in your database. So this is not a good design. And other problem with this design is that phone 1 and phone numbers have similar names. So because both columns have similar names, so we are not sure that whether we should put this value in this column or in this column. Similarly, this value can also go to this column. So this is also a fundamental rule of database, that every column should have distinguishable and unique name. So here these names are not that unique. A third approach maybe that is a little better approach, better design. Here we split the original table and we get a child table, and all those values which are repeating in some column are sent to the child table. So like phone number was repeating in the parent table, so we send it to the child table here. And so this parent ID actually works like a foreign ID. So you can say this match with here. So it will be repeated 2 times because it has two phone numbers. So again we have some repetition here, but we are repeating just IDs, nothing else. So this is a better design as compared to the previous designs. So this is the first normal form.